Hello. Have you ever woke up on a Monday morning and you open your favorite projects package.json and you realize all of your projects were outdated and then you have to update all of them, read the change logs? Yeah, I've been through this situation. I hate it. That's why I always like to think twice before I add another package to my project. I'm not saying you shouldn't use or install those packages, but sometimes you just need a little portion of those packages, and little function might replace it. I'm going to show you an example of that. So I have this app, very simple one. If you click this huge button, it's going to change its state. Then we check the code, and there is this use state here. And when we click the button, we toggle the state. And when the state is active, it applies the background red and also on hover. And for that, I'm using the CLSX package, which is a very good one. And it also has other features, like you can declare objects here. Maybe you will have a class here active, and then you have a Boolean, some sort of, code here, type of window, yada, yada. But with the advent of the Tailwind, we started to add a lot of classes here, like the PG ones, hover. And in my opinion, this object syntax gets a little weird with all those classes, so I don't use it much. And instead, I only use the string concatenation features of those packages. So that's why I'm going to show you how to replace that functionality with a very little function. Let's undo these changes here. And whenever we want to change code and keep the functionalities, we should create some tests. So I created this test file, and I'm testing just a few features of it, the features I'm using, like nested arrays, filtering out null or undefined values, and also the ternary or and or operators. And I'm going to start by running this test. So if we run it, everything's passing, great. So I'm going to replace this package here with a function I'm going to create. It's going to return a string, and the args, they can be any number of args and of unknown value. So I'm going to start by joining them with a space. Everything we need to do here is we first need to flat the array, because I might be using nested arrays, as you can see on line 9. The other thing I need to do is I need to filter the types I don't want to have. So I get value and I check the type of v equals to string. So let's run those tests. Yay, everything is passing. And I also want to show you that I'm using shadcn here, which is this amazing UI library. If I go to the definitions of shadcn, they're using this cn method. Let's see the definitions. And within here, we have the cn function, which is using the CLSX package. And I'm going to replace this function with my own. So let's grab it from the test file and paste it here. I'm going to remove the import and change this to unknown. We also need to export this function. We can fix the test by importing from that file. And we can also remove this import here and import from that same place. Our tests are still passing. And if we go and check the app and reload it, everything seems to be okay. What I'm trying to tell you here is not about removing a specific package, but to create this mindset to think twice before adding packages to your project.